Real cases, real people. New England's Unsolved with Bob Ward.
Two of New England's most troubling unsolved murders took place in the city of Somerville. Both cases have generated publicity, but to this day, there have been no arrests for the murders of Deanna Cremin and Charline Rosemond. Now, the city council is urging a fresh look at both cases. In life, Deanna Cremin and Charline Rosemond never crossed paths, but in death, their unsolved murders are stirring Somerville City Council to take action. City Councilor Jesse Klingen was a childhood friend of Deanna Cremin.
Deanna's the last person you ever would have thought that something like this would happen.
He wants to make sure that Deanna and Charline are not forgotten.
My job as a city leader to make sure that we do our part as a city, as a representative of the people, to make sure that we don't let the authorities forget these cases.
On March 30th, 1995, 17-year-old Deanna Cremin was found strangled to death behind a senior housing apartment complex a few blocks away from her home. For Deanna's mother, it's been 30 years of agony.
It's almost impossible to live with. This time of year, it's like somebody rips a bandage off me, and the wound is just ever so more painful.
And it's hard to trust anyone based on how my sister was murdered.
It is the same for the family of Charline Rosemond. On April 13th, 2009, Charline was found shot to death inside her father's car parked behind a Somerville apartment building. The day she was last seen, Charline planned to buy a car with $4,000 cash that's never been found.
What happened is devastating, but hoping that the city of Somerville won't let this go on for a continuous amount of years.
In Somerville, City Councilor Klingen is pushing for justice for both.
We can't stand for it as a community. We have to continue to fight until the perpetrators are brought to justice.
In a letter to the Somerville City Council, Middlesex County DA Marion Ryan said state police detectives are using every investigative tool to solve these murder cases. And Ryan said she'll speak to the council about the DA's cold case unit at a city council meeting coming up in April. For New England's Unsolved, I'm Bob Ward.